Let's start with the recording, and here is about the simple past. Welcome to this class. We're going to learn about simple past, and well, check this out. We have the definition for the simple past. Pay a lot of attention. Okay, Miroslava is here. Excellent. Let me say hello to her. Hello, Miroslava. Welcome to the class. How are you today, Miroslava? Welcome. Hello, Miroslava. Can you listen to me? Hello?
Hello, teacher.
How are you today? Welcome to the class.
Nice.
Fine. Okay, excellent. Well, girls, let's start with the presentation because we are going to learn how to use the simple past. So here in the presentation, you can see that simple past is for a completed action. The completed action happened in the past, yes? So here I have some words for you to emphasize the use of the simple past. And by the chat, I am going to type the meanings of each one of the words. Let's start with the first one. Number one, yesterday, yeah? So take a look at the chat for checking the meanings. Yesterday. Next one, last week, right? That's the meaning for last week. And after that, we have last weekend, right? So as you can see, we can make different combinations with last, no? Last week, last weekend. We have the next one, last month. And we also have last year. Where is it? Okay, here you have it. I'm going to type it by the chat so that you can know the meanings for this. And then we have a new one, a year ago. Check this out. That's the meaning for a year ago. And then we have a month ago. That's another for the past. If you want, you can also say a week ago or something like that, like a year ago, etc., right? And finally, we have this word that is not very used, but here is the meaning for the day before. Yes, that's the meaning for a day before, all right? So these words that we are watching in this moment, they are going to help us very much for the simple past sentences, because when the class started, we say, okay, for example, Mariana said, last weekend, I work on Saturday, I visited my uncle, and Olga said that last weekend she had a barbecue, she watched the Formula One, etc. So these words are going to help us a lot for making sentences in the simple past. So why don't we continue with the next sentences so that we can start making sentences in the simple past. Before we start, let me teach you. There are two different kinds of verbs in English, right? One of them is the regular verbs in the past, yes? How can you differentiate the regular verbs from the irregular verbs? I will tell you right now how you can differentiate them. It's very easy. When you conjugate the verbs in the past and they are regular, you just have to add ed, yes? But listen to me. Ed in English, the pronunciation, it's like a letter T, yes? So for example, you say clean is in infinitive or present, but when you say it in the past, you say cleaned, yes? So for the next examples, please try to say this ed like a letter T, yes? And that's for the regular verbs. While in the other side, irregular verbs, they have different conjugations and they change very much. For example, check it. Present, drink. Past, drank. We change a letter, yes? While in the regular verbs, they are considered regular because they have letter E and letter D in the end. And the pronunciation is like a letter T. So why don't we go to the platform to practice with some verbs that are considered regular ones, all right? Let me open the link and we will go to the platform to practice pronunciation. Let's go to this. All right, let's go. We will open the link. Let's be patient. Regular forms. Okay, this is very basic, something more complicated for you girls. And ready, let's go. Okay, pay attention. Remember, yes, the pronunciation is like a T. For example, I want you to tell me in the present, help, helped. Did you listen? Let me say it again. Help, helped. Yeah, it's very important to emphasize your pronunciation ED like a T, right? Let me see. Olga, you'll be the first one. Help me with 3 verbs. Come on, Olga. Present and past. Come on.
Wash, washed.
Perfect.
Watched.
Yep.
Live, lived.
Exactly.
All right,
Another one.
all right.
Perfect. Very good pronunciation, Olga. I like it. Thank you very much. We have still 3, 4, 5, 6 verbs. These ones are for you, Miroslava. Ready? Play.
Play it.
Listen to me. Plate.
Play it.
Exactly. This ED, Miroslava, is like a T. So you say play, plate. Let's go to the next one. Enjoy.
Enjoy. Enjoy it.
Exactly. Very good. Study.
Study it.
Very good. Thank you so much. Mariana, you end up with this. Cry.
Right.
Stop.
Stop.
Very good. Plan.
Plant.
Okay, very good. Well, girls, I can see that your pronunciation in the past is very good, but we need to practice very much because if not, you will forget it. Yes? Okay, so everything is correct. Pay attention because I'm going to show you some other verbs that the pronunciation is a little different. Let me see. Okay, and now we have some examples, right? Let me see. Okay, pay attention. This is the verb visit. Yes? So in the verb visit, let me show you something. The verb visit is like this, visit. The last letter is letter T. So if the last letter of a verb it's letter T, you cannot say visited. No. This is an exception. For this, when the last letter is letter T, you can say visited. Yes? Only when the last letter is T, you can say ED, visited. Yeah? But for the others, it's normal. Enjoyed, watched, etc. Right? So why don't we practice some sentences, right? Let me see. Now I want you to start, Mariana. Come on. I think you have your microphone closed, Mariana. Can you start again, please? Come on.
Live.
Come on. He
lived in Rome long ago. Rose stayed home alone. My
Pronunciation
sister
for this is tidy. Come on.
My sister tidied her room.
Let me tell you, girls, what is the meaning for tidy by the chat. Okay, that's the meaning for tidy. All right, Mariana, one more and you finish.
And my Cesar date
Okay, the pronunciation,
died,
Mariana, is die.
died
Come on.
in 45 BC.
Exactly. I'll tell you, Mariana, what's the meaning for BC. Can you see it?
No, before Christ.
Exactly. But yes, Mariana is correct to say BC. You can say BC or before Christ. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you very much. So it's okay. Let me tell you, girls, the pronunciation for this name in English is Caesar, like the pizza's restaurant, right? Little Caesars. Do you remember? So it's Caesar died in 44 BC. Miroslava, come on. You have 3 sentences. Come on.
My father cooked
Mm-hmm.
the meal.
Yep.
I visited
Mm-hmm.
my grandfather's
Mm-hmm.
parents.
Yes.
They enjoyed the cruise.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Very good.
everybody watched the match.
Can you repeat the pronunciation for this? Watched.
Watch, watched.
Uh-huh. Yes, exactly. Thank you. Thank you very much. Olga, you go next with this one with the car and the frog.
The car stopped
Mm-hmm.
at the lights.
Mm-hmm.
The frog jumped very high.
Okay, very nice. I can see your pronunciation in the past is very good. Very good, Olga. Let me see. Let's continue with more exercises, right? To emphasize this. Let me check if this one is, no, this is the same. Let's go to the next one. And ready. Okay, this one, the same. We have more verbs in the past that are considered regular. Yes? Keep on going, Olga, because you only said 2 sentences. So tell me 3 more. Come on.
I I helped my mom in the kitchen.
Very
My
good.
sister studied in her room. My mom watched the green car.
Okay, Olga, very good. Thank you. All right, we have here, let me see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 and 4. 4 for Mariana and 4 for Miroslava. All right, Mariana, come on. My granny, it's like grandmother. Come on.
My granny walked to the shop.
Mm-hmm.
My brother listened to music. They married a year ago. My aunt used her new laptop.
Can we repeat again this one?
Used?
Used. Yes. I like it. Very good, Mariana. Miroslava, come on, let's end up with this. My cousins. Come on.
My cousins arrived
Mm-hmm.
very late. The baby cried a lot. My dad fixed his old bike.
Yes.
The dogs played in the garden.
Very good. Well, girls, I can see your pronunciation in the past is very good. So I think you are ready to do something more difficult. Yes. In the presentation, we were practicing the verbs that are considered regular and irregular. But before that, let me teach you how you can do the sentences in the past. Yeah. for example, check it. Here we have, for all the subjects, it's very easy. It's not very complicated because you don't have to like do anything complicated, because it's only to say the person and then to change it to the past. Yeah, I recommend you to use a keyword like, for example, yesterday, last week, in the morning, etc., so that we can understand if the action, in what moment of the past did the action happen. So here we have more of the sentences. We have, he cleaned the house. Yes, yeah. But in the negative, check it, you only say didn't. Yeah, and the verb in stays in the present. Let me send you a comment by the chat because it's something very important in Spanish. Can you see the chat? I gave you some recommendation because when you are using the negative, you just say didn't and the verb stays in the present. Can you see? He didn't clean the house. And that's all you have to do. But in the affirmative, you conjugate. Yes? So I have an idea. Why don't we change some of the sentences from the previous exercises to practice? Let me see. Let's change it to the negative, right? So that you can understand how is it. Yeah, I have here the exercise. I'm ready. Let's do it in the negative, right? Okay, we start with you, Mariana. Let's change it to the negative. Ready?
Ready.
Come on.
I helped.
Negative, please. Negative.
I didn't help my mom in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
My sister didn't in her room.
Didn't what?
Oh, no, I don't see the verb. What?
Don't worry. Didn't study, no?
Yes. My mom.
Okay, Mariana. Mariana, before you continue, remember, I didn't see the verb, yes? Yes? Because it's in the
Yes.
past, correct? Come on, next one.
My mom didn't wash the green card.
Didn't wash. All right. Another. Come on.
My granny didn't walk
Mm-hmm.
to the shop.
Okay, yes. Because remember, for the negative is in present, no? You say didn't and walk. Very good. Thank you very much. Miroslava, I want you to help me with these three, Miroslava. Come on. Negative.
My brother didn't listen to music.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't marry a year ago.
Correct.
My aunt didn't use her new laptop.
Correct. And that's all, Miroslava. Thank you very much. Give me a moment because I want to put the apostrophe. Ready. Okay, we have 3 for Olga, 4 for you, Olga. Come on. Negative.
My cousin didn't arrive very late.
Yeah.
The baby didn't cry a lot.
Mm-hmm.
My dad didn't fix his old bike. The dogs didn't play in the garden.
Very good. Very good, Olga. Okay, girls. I can see that you have no problems with the past in negative. I think you did it pretty good. So why don't we go to something more complicated, no? Let's see, negative forms to see what happens. Let's check it. Now, this is very basic, something more complicated. Okay, affirmative, interrogative, negative, interrogative. Okay, I think I'm gonna teach you the interrogative sentences, yes? It's very, very easy, yes? Let me show you. In the negative, we check it, that we just simply say didn't, and there is no conjugation of the verb. Can you see it? Didn't clean, didn't drink, and it's not complicated. But for interrogative, it's a similar story, because now you ask your questions with did. Yes, did, and take a look at the verb is not conjugated. Let me send you some message by the chat. Yes, look at the chat because I send you some message. And as you can see, there is no change, yeah? Because you start your questions with did. And then we answer, yes, he did, or yes, she did, or they did, whatever. Or no, he didn't, right? Let's practice a little bit in the platform so that we can start to learn some structures for the negative. And let me see, where is it? Okay, this one, affirmative, negative. Let's practice it, yeah? All right, look at this. Here I have the verb, and here I have the pronoun. So let's go. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sentences. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So why don't we start with you, Olga? Ready? Come on. The first one is in affirmative, and the other one in the negative. Let's go.
He washed the clothes.
Mm-hmm.
Negative or interrogative?
Negative, please, because here is a cross. It's a negative.
He didn't wash the car.
Yeah. Another, Olga.
My sister studied chemistry.
Let me tell you the pronunciation for this, Olga. Listen to me.
Chemistry. Chemistry.
Yes.
Studied chemistry. Okay.
Yes.
She didn't study history.
Right. History. Yes. Okay. One more, Olga. Come on, let's go.
One more. You visited.
Oh, wait a moment. Sorry.
You visited your friends.
Yeah.
You didn't visit your family.
Correct. Very good, Olga. Thank you so much. All right, Mariana, we have these two sentences for you, negative and affirmative. Let's go.
Oh. All right. The train arrived in 10 past.
Okay, Mariana, how is the pronunciation for this? Arrived.
Right.
Yes. Emphasize for the past. Come on. Negative.
And it didn't arrive
Mm-hmm.
at 6 o'clock. We played football.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't play golf.
Okay, Mariana, very good. Much better. I can see that in theory you got no problem. So let's go to something more difficult, right? Okay, we close this, and then we go to the interrogative forms, right? Remember, for interrogative, now you start with did. Yes, this is very basic. Another more complicated, so that we can practice negative interrogative. Let me see. Okay, this is something kind of similar, but okay, this is more interesting because it's affirmative, negative, interrogative, but here we have the verb and here we have the person, right? Miroslava, are you ready? Let's go. Affirmative, Miroslava.
You want some fruit?
Okay, remember this one ends with letter T, no? So it's the same case, no? Wanted, yeah?
Wanted.
Yes, let's repeat the sentence. Come on, you wanted, come on.
You didn't want meat?
You didn't.
Want meat?
Yes.
Did you want fish?
Another, come on.
The man did.
What is the year? Remember, 20.
20. 2005?
Yes, it's 2005. For example, Miroslava, how can you read this year? Check it. Okay, sorry. This one. How do you read this year?
2009?
Exactly. And this one? Come on. Come on.
95?
Exactly. It's not very complicated. Let's continue. Okay, sorry for the interruption. Come on.
The man didn't the inviter.
Okay, the pronunciation in this is die. Okay.
Die.
Come on.
Did the man die in London?
Let me tell you by the chat what is the meaning of die. Right, there you have it. Very good, Miroslava. Thank you. Okay, she answered 3 of them. So we have 3 more. Okay, let me see. I think Mariana will answer 2 and then Olga just the last one, right? Come on, Mariana, let's do it in the 3 different forms.
He stayed alone.
Very good pronunciation. Go on to the next one.
He didn't stay with me.
Oh my God, next one.
Did he stay with you?
Very good. Another, Mariana.
She pushed
the machine, yeah.
She didn't push the wheel. What's the meaning?
Okay. This is the meaning for this. Check it. Can you see it? It's a wheel for your car, for example. Next one.
Did she push the button?
Very good. Come on, Olga. This is the only one missing for you. Come on. Turn on your microphone, Olga. We cannot hear you.
Wait, they.
Sorry.
No, I don't.
They
tidied up their room. They didn't tidy up the kitchen. Did They tied up the office.
Very good. So we have everything correct, girls. Congratulations. Well, we have finished with practicing this in the interrogative and in the negative and affirmative. So why don't we go to something interesting? Yes. You have no problems with verbs that are considered regular. But let me tell you something. Sometimes it's a little complicated to learn the irregular verbs, but the good news is that I have already separated the irregular verbs in families. Can you believe it? So now that I have made the separation for this, I'm gonna share with you the secret. Check it. Check the secret. I have divided the irregular verbs in families. Yeah. So why don't we practice the pronunciation of these verbs? But I will show you what's like the trick to learn them. Check it. Okay, we have this verb. Remember, in English, we have 3 different conjugations. Yes. Before that, let me go to a document because I want to share with you the secret. This is the secret. We can make a chart like this. Look at it. Okay. In English, we have 3 tenses only. We have present, we have got past, and we have got participle. These are the only tenses that we have got in English, and here I'm going to type Spanish meaning. Let's do some magic. Check it. We have this verb. Can you see it? Verb buy, bought, and bought. Yeah? Look at this. Now, the conjugations of these verbs are going to be the same. Check it. Because in the past, it's going to be with GHT, and in the participle with GHT. So I say, buy, bought, bought. Can you see that it's with GHT? Yeah. And this is the meaning for buy. Yes. Why don't we practice a little bit of pronunciation of group number 1, right? Do you want to say it, Olga? Come on, let me hear you. It's present, past, and participle. Come on.
Buy, bought, bought.
It's your turn, Mariana. Come on.
Buy, bought, bought.
Okay, and you, Miroslava?
Buy, bought, bought.
Exactly. Okay, let's practice with this. Let me see. In the morning? No, it was not in the morning. In the afternoon, I bought some tortillas, right? What is the last thing you bought, Olga? Come on, tell me.
In the morning, I bought torta tamal.
Oh, how delicious. And you, Mariana, what did you buy today? In the morning?
Today, in the weekend, I bought the Luisito Comunica hamburgers.
Oh my God. In Mexico City, Mariana?
Yes.
And they are delicious? Do you recommend them or not very much?
They are delicious and original.
Okay, interesting. And you, Miroslava, what did you buy today, yesterday, in the weekend? I don't know. What did you buy, Miroslava? Are you there? Can you hear me? Well, probably not. Well, no problem, girls. Let's go to the next verb, right? Next verb, remember, past and past participle with GHT. Now we have bring, brought, brought. The pronunciation is brought, yeah? For example, I can say, I brought, let me see, what did I bring? I don't remember. I brought some water bottle to my house. That's like the last thing I brought to my house was a water bottle of 20 liters. Yes. Let me tell you by the chat what is a water bottle. Yes. I brought a 20 liters water bottle for my house. How about you, Olga? What is the last thing you brought home?
Last week, I brought my homework.
Ah, okay. That's a good example. How about you, Mariana? Something you brought home or school or work? I don't know. Or your students brought? I don't know.
Today I brought flan
Ah, how
at my
delicious.
home
For lunch?
for lunch.
Oh my God, it's so delicious. Miroslav, are you there? Did you bring something for lunch or I don't know? No, I think she cannot talk. No problem. Let's go to the next one, right? I'm going to show you a couple of verbs, right? Look at this. Catch, caught, caught. Yes. Let's listen to the pronunciation, and this is the meaning in Spanish. Catch, caught, caught. You want to say it, Olga? Come on. Let me listen to the conjugation. Come on.
Yesterday, I caught the ball in the party.
Ah, okay. That's a good example. Let me tell you, girls, this one about catch, it's not only for sports, yes? If you remember last week, we learned about, how do you say? We learned about sickness and diseases. So you can say, I caught, I don't know, I caught flu. Yes. Let me tell you by the chat what is the meaning for I caught. Yes, you can say I caught flu, or I caught what is it? Cough. Check the chat.
Headache.
Well, in this one, Olga, I think it's not correct because you know that flu and cough, they are viruses. Do you remember? Yeah. And
Yes.
or for example, you can say I caught COVID. Yes. This is only for viruses, girls, like flu, cough, COVID, an allergy, for example. I caught. Exactly. I caught an allergy.
It's not for the ball.
Yes, but I was teaching you, Olga, that it can be for sports or for sickness. It has double use.
Both?
For both, exactly. For a ball or for sickness like allergy, COVID, cough. Yes, for any kind of virus, it can be caught. All right. Let's see. I want to listen to your pronunciation, Mariana. You want? Come on. Repeat the pronunciation. I want to listen.
Catch, caught, caught.
All right. Okay, let me show you the other one. Yes. This is fight, fought, fought. Can you see? The conjugation is exactly the same. Can you see it? GHT. Come on.
Fought, fought.
Yeah, GHT, GHT. Can you see it? The other one the same. GHT, GHT. All this group of verbs, number one, is for GHT. Yes. And this is the meaning. Let me show you one more. Yeah, for example, this is what I teach. Yes. Teach, taught, taught. Yeah. Let's listen to your pronunciation. Teach, taught, taught. And that's why we call it teacher. You want to say it, Mariana? Come on, let me hear your pronunciation. Teach.
teach, talk, talk.
Mariana, what subject? Let me send you a message by the chat. What subject did you teach last semester?
Oh,
For example, Mariana, in my case, last semester, I taught global culture in English. And you, what did you teach? If you want, you can say the subject in Spanish, eh? No problem.
okay.
Once I taught.
The last semester I taught methodology investigation.
Ah, yes. Very interesting subject. I taught methodology of investigation. Oh, it's a nice subject. It's interesting to teach students how to make a project. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, that's very interesting. Very good, Mariana. Okay, and this is for the verb teach, taught. Do you wanna make an example, Olga, about something you taught because you are also a teacher? Come on.
Last year I taught
Yeah.
physics.
Physics?
Física.
Yeah, it's correct. Physics.
Physics.
Very good. It's an interesting subject. Complicated, but interesting. Okay, we have the last one for this group, girls. It's the verb think. Yeah, it's gonna be very important to emphasize th. No, think, thought. No, this is the pronunciation of think. To think, thought. Let me hear your pronunciation. Come on, Marianne, I want to hear you. Think, thought.
Think, so.
Okay, no problem. Your turn, Olga. Ready?
Teacher.
Yeah.
It's similar taught the teach, taught the
Okay.
think.
Yes, let me tell you the pronunciation. Check it. Let's compare. Teach, thought. Okay?
Taught.
And for this one, you have to emphasize more th. It's think, thought. Can you feel the difference?
Okay.
You want to try? Come on.
Think, thought.
Yeah, magnificent. Magnificent pronunciation. You got a 10, Olga, for this pronunciation. Very good. Okay, so it's very important, girls, remember to emphasize th. Miroslava, are you there? Can you hear me? Do you want to practice your pronunciation for the verbs, Miroslava? Hi.
Think, thought.
Okay, let's practice this one. Come on, teach.
Teach, thought.
Yeah. Okay, and this one, fight, fought.
Fight, fought.
Yes. And this one, Miroslava, catch, caught.
Catch, caught.
Exactly. Very good. Well, girls, I'm going to show you one more group. Yes. So let me show you the magic of these groups. Yes. Group number 2. Welcome to group number 2. In group number 1, we checked the ending DHT. Yes. That's the secret of group 1. But we're going to go with group number 2. Yes. In this group, pay attention to what happens. Yeah. Here it comes the magic. For the past is letter A, and for past participle, letter U. But it doesn't matter that there is a letter U, you will say it like an O. Yeah. For example, begin, began, begone. Did you listen? Begone is the correct pronunciation for the verb in the past participle. Let me say it again. Begin, began, begone. All right? Let me teach you the others, and after that, you practice your pronunciation, right? Okay. Drink, drank, drunk. Again, Letter O for pronunciation, and in the past it's A and U. Drink, drank, drunk. Another one. Drink, drank, drunk. Letter O for pronunciation. Don't forget it. This can be for a phone, for example, to ring the phone. Next one. Run, ran, run. It's this. Very easy. Next one. Sing, sang, sung. It's this. Next one. Swim, swam, swum. Remember to say this letter O. And we finish with group number 2. Let's start from the beginning. Let me hear you. Yes, let's start again. And we practice pronunciation of this group number 2. It's not very long, but I think it's important to know it. Yes? Olga, do you want to be the first one? Come on. Group number 2. Come on. Begin.
Begin, began, begun. Drink, drank, drunk.
Oh, you go very
Drink,
fast. Come on.
Drink, drank, drunk. Sing, sang, sung. Swim, swam, swim. Swim. No, esa no me sé.
Oh, man, you go very fast, Olga. Come on. Please repeat.
Swim, swam, swim.
No, again is
How do you say?
with O, swum.
Swam.
Because this letter U sounds like an O, no?
Swam.
Okay.
Okay.
We finish. Let's see. And then we start again with Mariana. Okay. Don't go so fast, Mariana, because if you go very fast, I get crazy. Okay. Mariana, 1, 2, 3.
Begin, began, begun.
Just remember this, it's like letter O, no? Begun.
Begun. Drink, drank, drunk. Drink, drank, drunk. Room, ran, wrong. Sing, sang, sung. Swim, swam, swum.
Yes, just remember this, Mariana. It's letter O, swum.
Swum.
Okay. Very nice. And we finish with you, Miroslava. Let's go. Group number 2. Come on, begin.
Begin, began, begun. Ring, run, run.
Okay, drunk. Remember, next one.
Drink, drunk, drank, drunk. Run,
Ran.
ran, run. Sing, sung, song.
Yeah, again, sing, sang, sung. Come on.
Sing, sang, song. Swim, swam, song.
Very good. Okay. I think next class, girls, we would continue with the other verbs because we are missing group 3, group 4, group 5. But don't worry, the combinations are really easy. It's not very complicated. Probably next class, we're gonna talk about something else in the past, like, for example, your vacations, or I don't know, anything related to the past, right? Well, girls, we gotta go because the class is over. So if you want, you can start getting disconnected and we will continue next class with more from the simple past, okay? Have a nice night. Good night. Good night, Mariana. Good night, Olga and Miroslava. See you, girls.
Bye.
Bye.